Hey everyone, so before I start this video, I was given this fizzy fast and told to drink it beforehand, so holy crap, my appearance changed. That's right, I decided to finally change my look. Not like an actual monster version of Fredbear, instead of just Monster Rat, but gold. This is gonna be my appearance from here on out. Anyway, so originally I was planning on making a video about one of the worst Five Nights at Freddy's teasers, in my opinion, but I changed my mind. Instead, to make a FNAF tier list later on. Something new has spawned in the mascot horror genre recently. Everyone watching, I introduce you to something that you've probably already seen, Indigo Park, a new mascot horror game made by UniqueGeese. When I first saw this, I was expecting this to be just another random mascot horror game that would hardly get noticed. I saw a YouTuber playing on a YouTube live stream, and I didn't watch the stream whenever it was going. I was probably busy playing on my Switch or something else or another. And then the next day, another gameplay video of it came up my recommended. Once again, I ignored it. But then after a few more days, and by that I mean like a week, I said, why not? I opened my computer, grabbed a bag of chips and a soda, and watched gameplay of Indigo Park. And it's safe to say Indigo Park surprised me. So let's go ahead and see what we got in Indigo Park Chapter 1, Birds of a Feather. The story of Indigo Park it had to shut down suddenly 8 years ago, and we play as, in the script I said detective, but I'm not entirely sure if they are detective or not, so let's just say that we are. Anyway, we play as a detective and return to the abandoned amusement park and try to figure out what happened that day. Our guide for this game is Rambly the Raccoon. It's a purple digital raccoon that appears on various screens in the game. We need to enter for free since it's Rambly Tuesday, even though the date clearly says Saturday. After we go find the main gate generator and stick a gear in it to power it, we enter Indigo Park. Quick side tangent, I feel like a generator is probably the most cliche thing in horror games at this point. Back to Indigo Park, we grab a critter cuff from the gift area. The use of the critter cuff is able to scan your heart monitor and get you into some rides, but its main use in Chapter 1 is to open doors. We follow the path that really puts us onto Rambly's Railroad. And why does Rambly Raccoon love Rambly's Railroad?
Because I like trains!
Hell yeah, Rambly. On Rambly's Railroad, we meet the other characters. Molly Macaw is a yellow and blue macaw who is a plane pilot. However, this bird might want to just stick to using her wings to fly because she can't not crash a plane into a barn.
I'm barnstorming!
I'm sorry, barnstorming. And she advertises her ride Rooftop Races. The next character we are introduced to is Finley the Sea Serpent. Originally I didn't know if he was a sea snake or sea monster or sea serpent, but eventually I figured out he was a serpent. He's green and has yellow hair. Finley's a shy guy, and he advertised his ride Oceanic Odyssey. Hope we can visit him, the guy seems to be a little lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey, currently closed.
Damn it, it's closed. After Finley, we get brought to a room where the train stops working, and we need to enter its backstage room to get power back to the train. The room that the train stops by is meant to be a room that would introduce us to a character named Salem the Skunk, a witch character. We'll talk about her more later. After fixing the train, we go to the next area and meet Lloyd the Lion.
Do not shame me with that common folk name! I am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydford L. Lion, actor extraordinaire!
I'm sorry, Lloydford L. Lion. He's an actor, and Rambly isn't very fond of Lloyd. After the train stops and we get off the ride, we go to Jetstream Junction, but we can't get into it because it's locked. And the critter cuff isn't able to scan open, so we have to actually use a key to open it. Rambly directs you to Lloyd's main stage leader to check its security office for a key. Upon entering it, oh crap, Lloyd's right there! Oh wait, never mind, he's gone. On the way to the security office, we can see Lloyd attempt to attack us, but he gets crushed by a few boxes. Sorry Lloyd, better luck next time. And after we get the key for the office in return, Lloyd tries to get us again, but he runs away because the critter cuff lets out a loud noise. We get inside Jetstream Junction and Rambly asks us to check out Molly's Rooftop Racers. In this area, there's an arcade game where Salem corrupts Molly and turns her evil with a potion. So yeah, Salem is probably the big bad of Indigo Park, and who's gonna be behind everything in the final chapter. The arcade game stops working after you beat the corrupted Molly. Back on the path, there's a play area where we have to put in a code. When you find the code in the play structure, and in the play structure, we can see Mama Macaw running around. I know it's meant to be scary, but whenever I first saw it, I thought it was funny as hell. After we put in the code, we go here to the landing pad. This is where the Molly Macaw chase scene starts. We have to run through the play structure to escape her. After the play structure, we get to a smaller room, then we get to an event, and after the event we can see Rambly again, and he tells us that we can't go back there, but as soon as he sees Molly, he tells us to get our asses inside. After we get inside that room, the door closes on Molly and decapitates her. And god damn, she's a meaty bird! Up to now, I thought the characters were meant to be animatronics, but now I don't know what they are, but I do know that they aren't robots. Over on Game Theory, Tom theorized that the current mascots are actually animals that were experimented on and turn into these things, and I kind of believe it. If you want to hear more about the theory, go check out Game Theory's video about Indigo Park. After Rambly appears on the screen, tell us what we already figured out. The staff and the guests all left because something happened in the park, and the park closed down, and mascots are now evil. Then he asks us for help to try to repair the park. Even though we don't give an answer, his facial tracking data apparently says that we say yes. The next door opens to an exit. On the way to the end of the chapter, we pass an information kiosk. We can see the collectible items here, so let's talk about them really quick. There's a total of 12 collectible items in Chapter 1. One of them is a Rambly Raccoon costume head. Why am I talking about this collectible in particular? Well, it has a tape inside, and it contains 2 employees talking about the new mascots leaving to hit Vegas. And due to the old sport jokes and the fact that it sounds suspiciously like Dave from Day Shift at Freddy's, I'm going to assume that it's a Day Shift at Freddy as a reference. I could be wrong though. After listening to it, Rambly deletes the tape. Little suspicious that he deleted that, you know. From here we make our way to Oceanic Odyssey, and at the end, we look through the window and see Finley pass by. Rambly finishes talking and the chapter ends. Rambly sure does ramble a lot. I mean, I do too, but okay, don't we all? And if you're someone that loves video game music, stick around for the credits, because the song that was made for it, Leave a Review, I think it's called, is an earworm and it will burrow itself into your mind. Like, it's so good, it's been stuck in my mind on a loop for a week. Like, Rambly, what did you do to me? Indigo Park impressed me. I went in expecting not a whole lot, and I was given something I could have never expected. I can't wait for the next chapter. As a matter of fact, a Kickstarter for Indigo Park Chapter 2 was set up, and it reached its goal in less than 2 days. And if you didn't like Indigo Park that much, that's okay, because Chapter 1 is only like 40 minutes long, and then you can submit a refund request. Oh wait! No refunds. Wanna know why? It's completely free on Steam. With all that said, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.